Right, time now for some sport. It's a huge night for Manchester United as they face Tottenham in the final of the Europa League.
Yeah, thousands of United supporters have travelled to the Spanish city of Bilbao for the game, and that's where we join our sports correspondent, David Chisnall. David, the atmosphere must be building with kick-off not far away now.
Yeah, absolutely. There's excitement, confidence and a few nerves around the Estadio de San Mamés here. As you say, kick-off fast approaching tonight. But for the thousands of United fans who've made their way here, well, their pre-match build-up began hours ago in the parks, squares, bars all around this beautiful Basque city. Well, they are here hoping that a win in the Europa League will save what so far has been a disappointing season for United. They're also hoping that it will be the catalyst to see the return of the glory days to this club in its future.
Bouncing in Bilbao. After a Premier League season to forget, Manchester United are hoping for a Europa League campaign to remember. Despite their club's domestic difficulties, fans have travelled in their thousands to be here for the final.
We drove here. We left, I think, about 3 o'clock Tuesday morning, and we got here about 7 o'clock last night. It's our team. That's what we do.
Where have you come from?
Australia.
Why on earth did you want to be here then, from Australia, for this?
Because it's a big game and it's Man U.
It's a really good atmosphere, really good day. I'm very, very hungover from yesterday. I'm very nervous. I feel really, really nervous, but...
Are you going to do it?
Of course we're going to do it.
No, I hope, yeah, we are, yeah.
We're coming from generations of supporters, from our parents, and it's always going to be special. Manchester's Manchester, really.
I'm confident. All the Reds are here. All the boys are here. I'm hoping Amorim can bring it home for the boys. We've had a poor season, but it's just what we need.
Come on,
The beautiful Basque city of Bilbao is once again hosting United supporters who are enjoying a second sitting of its cuisine and culture just 3 weeks after they were last there for the first leg of their Europa League semi-final with local side Athletic Club. At their official fan park, United fans have been soaking up their pre-match atmosphere with some well-known faces.
What was that like, just being up on stage?
Yeah, no, it was brilliant, obviously, to see the fans, see the support, which we know obviously Manchester United always get. And I said on there, to see the side and be part of this side of a final is great, and probably one of my boys here with me to experience that, and hopefully the day ends well.
I think it's the beginning of a new era, I hope it is. I really, really do. And the way the fans have been so loyal through all the bad times we've had and all the different managers. And then I flew on the same flight as Sir Alex Ferguson. I was going through our passport control with him, and he's a god to me. And in the same hotel as him, I was like, this is everything you could want.
The San Mamés Stadium is the venue for tonight's Europa League final. It has a capacity of 53,000, with both United and their opponents' fellow Premier League side Tottenham Hotspur receiving an allocation of 15,000 each.
How are you feeling ahead of this one tonight, Wes?
Yeah, listen, I'm a little bit nervous, but we've had a good run in this competition, and whether we've been nearly down and out, we've always sort of raised again, so I'm hoping we do the same. If everyone plays well, I've got a good feeling about it.
We all know that the Premier League season not been a season we would have liked, but having the opportunity to win this and get yourself in the Champions League come next season, I think that would be a big positive.
So now you've got the fans singing behind you.
Yeah. You must have paid them.
As well as a Europa League trophy, tonight's winner will also bank themselves a place in Europe's top competition next season, the Champions League, as United dream of these good times continuing beyond the final whistle blowing in Bilbao.
Of course, Manchester United has a rich history of European success. Think 1968 with Sir Matt Busby, think 1999 with Sir Alex Ferguson. Of course, it is the Europa League, not the Champions League, that Ruben Amorim and his class of 2025 are trying to win. And Chris Hall has been speaking to United's past and present in the build-up to this one.
Manchester United are at home to Real Madrid in the second leg of the European Cup semi-final.
Their quest for European dominance goes back nearly 70 years, from Busby's babes to Ferguson's forays on foreign lands.
It's a fantastic goal by Hughes!
Can't believe it. Football, bloody hell.
Now, 8 years since Jose Mourinho led their last continental conquest, they go into battle for another Portuguese man of war.
Winning a European title can help us to have that feeling that can help us to build the future.
Are you sort of surprised, grateful that you don't seem to be under the same kind of pressure as Spurs?
Who told you he's not? He is.
He wants my job. He'll be a very, very good coach, but he has to work on it in his mindset. He doesn't know how to deal with people.
You couldn't draw many parallels between the treble winners of '99 and today's United, but scoring twice in 2 minutes to turn quarter-final defeat into last-minute victory echoed that famous Camp Nou comeback.
I think that game has given the players something. They understand you can't not fight for the whole of the 90 plus whatever minutes. You got to be there mentally all the time, even though it's going against you. And we've seen, unfortunately, a couple of games where heads are falling down when they go behind, and it's not. All of that, you have to leave that to one side.
Did you ever think in '99 that it was over? Or were you still believing right until the last minute?
Never. We had a manager who would never allowed that.
Just as '99 transformed the club's history, this final is essential for their future, with victory bringing a Champions League place worth £100 million.
To give Ruben Amorim a chance to succeed, the best chance of doing that is arming him with his own players in the summer, and we know the impact of not qualifying for the Champions League is big for him. It's going to be a difficult final. It's giving me a little sickly feeling in my stomach.
An all-English final brings a domestic tempo to a European stage, just as United experienced in Moscow when they beat Chelsea on penalties to win the 2008 Champions League.
To save the last penalty in the Champions League final and win the trophy for United, for yourself, for your teammates, for the fans, that was just amazing.
It must have been an incredible sight to see all your teammates coming charging at you to celebrate.
Because normally they all jump on the goal scorer. That 3-4 seconds that you're there and watching them coming towards you, that was great.
Not all shootouts have gone United's way. Villarreal sank them on spot kicks in the Europa League final 4 years ago. But Harry Maguire, who missed that game through injury, is motivated more by the team's failings this season and winning for the fans.
They've been absolutely incredible. It is surprising as players how much they are backing us. We've disappointed them far too much. I'd say they're the greatest fans in the world. They deserve it, and we deserve to go and win the cup final and give them that day out.
They're ready to take a bow in Bilbao. A sixth European souvenir could have the greatest impact on United's direction of travel. Chris Hall, ITV News.
Well, the scene is set here as supporters start to make their way to the stadium. It is Bilbao or bust for United season tonight. Of course, it is a 9 o'clock kickoff here, Spanish time, 8 o'clock back home in the UK. And of course, plenty of fans back home are starting their own pre-match build-up, whether that is at home or at bars or clubs or pubs all around the region. And of course, there are plenty of bigger venues in Manchester who will be showing this game tonight as well. And it is at one of those that we can join my colleague Mike Hall. Mike, buenas noches.
Thank you very much indeed, David. You know, not everyone's been lucky enough to make that trip to Spain, but those back home are still determined to have a party tonight. Just take a look at this. This is the For the Fans fan park in Trafford Park, just a stone's throw from Old Trafford. There will be 4,000 very noisy United fans in here come kick-off watching the game on a big screen. Among them, two United legends, Sammy McIlroy and Clayton Blackmore. Sammy, it's going to be quite an atmosphere tonight.
Oh, it's unbelievable. The fans are really up for it. There's still more to come in as well, and it's just electric here tonight, electric.
It has been a disappointing season for Manchester United, but how special would it be to lift a major European trophy tonight?
Well, that's all what Manchester United are all about. We've got to win trophies. It has been a dreadful season. You can't take that away. But to get this European trophy tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Clayton, do you believe that by winning the Europa League tonight, this could kick-start that new era that Manchester United fans are desperate for?
Yeah, definitely. You know, obviously, we've not had a great season, but, you know, it's an ultimate thing. You know, if we win tonight, we're in the Champions League. And, you know, most teams are praying for that all season. You know, City were playing the other day, trying to get into it. We've got a great chance tonight to put it right, probably put the rest of what's happened this season right, and give us, you know, kick-starters, like you say.
You won European trophies with this football club. It doesn't matter how bad the season's been. These are special nights. You've got to treasure them, haven't you?
Look, hey, cup finals are always special, whether it could be FA Cup or European. It's a one-off. That's the thing, you know, we've already lost to these 3 times. We do to beat them, and it's for me, I think we've got enough in the bank to beat them tonight.
Sammy, just Have a listen to these fans behind you. They've had such a tough season by Manchester United standards, and yet they've stood by the manager and stood by the players through thick and thin.
Well, that just shows you how loyal the supporters are. They travel all over the country, all over the world, and they're here tonight because they can't get in Bilbao supporting the team. United team owe these supporters a big night tonight. Let's hope they give it them.
Last word to you, Clayton. How do you see the game going tonight? How confident are you?
I think it'll be really tight at the start, but you know, I think we will get through it. I think we'll win 2-1.
I lied. It's the last word to you. How do you think it's going to go?
I'm going to go 3-2 United. There'll be goals. I fancy goals tonight.
Okay, gents, thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate your time. These two always impeccably dressed. They have no idea what's in store tonight. They're going to get covered in beer, particularly if Manchester United win the Europa League tonight. Back to the studio.
Okay, Mike, enjoyed the match, pal. Thank you.